Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a tutorial for my Ganesh Chaturthi makeup look. I wanted to play with some color for my eyes, so I used this sparkly shimmery green eyeshadow. So that is the final look. Let's get started. So my skin has been feeling just really quite dull and dry. I've just washed my face and I've used a bit of serum, and I'm going to do a sheet mask, and I'm going to use the Face Shop Rice Sheet Mask from the Real Nature range, which is one of my favorites. This is a brightening mask. It also hydrates the skin really well, and my skin just feels so much better with just 10 minutes of having the mask on my skin. So my skin feels a bit more hydrated now. I'm going to go in with a nice rich moisturizer, and this is something I want to recommend to everyone who's got dry skin or very dull skin. This is the Yehwadam Pure Brightening Cream, and I love just how nourishing this is because my skin tends to get quite dry, and I'm going to use a foundation today which is meant for oily skin. So I want to make sure my skin is really nicely hydrated, and this is one of the best ones for dry skin. And I'm just giving myself a little face massage. You can do this on days when your skin's feeling a bit dull before you apply your makeup. Next, I'm trying out the Rainbow Glow Oil. This is from the brand Disguise, which is a cruelty-free vegan brand. It's an Indian brand, and this is the first time I'm trying one of their products. I almost did that influencer thing where you use the dropper directly on your skin, but that's actually really unhygienic. So I would suggest you guys to not do that and use the dropper to dispense the product on your fingers and then apply it to your face. With skincare prep done, I'm going to first do my eye makeup and not my base because I'm working with some really colorful eyeshadows here and I'm expecting a bit of fallout. I want to work with this green color here. I'm using the Kiko stick eyeshadow in black. I actually used this for the first time in this video, and I felt like I would have preferred to use my Nykaa I Am Bold Kajal. It's much darker and more pigmented. I'm using this nude matte eyeshadow in my crease as a transition color. It's always a good idea to have a transition color in the crease when you're working with very colorful eyeshadows. For my lower waterline, I'm using this green kajal by Sugar, which is a really pretty color. It's not a very blackened green, it's a nice rich emerald green color. I've used it along my waterline. I'm smudging it with a little brush from Nykaa, and then later on I'm going to apply a bit of shadow. This is the shade that I'm using for this look, and this is such a vibrant, really reflective, almost a glittery sort of a color, and it just looks so festive and so nice. I have to say that it looked so much prettier in real life. The camera didn't quite capture how nice and how multi-dimensional it looked in real life. I'm going into the crease now with a clean brush just to try and blend out some of that green so it doesn't look very harsh. Next, I'm using the PAC Baked Highlighter in the shade 08, and this is one of my favorites. I will say this is probably the best highlighter you can get under 1,000 rupees, and I'm using this to highlight the inner corner. I will use it to highlight my cheekbones later. For my brows today, I'm using the Nykaa Beauty Micro Fine Pencil, and I used this today because I felt like my brows have become a bit sparse lately, and a finer pencil just seems to be working better. You can draw individual hair mimicking your natural hair, so the end result is quite natural overall. For mascara, I'm using the Colorbar Zoom and Whoosh mascara, and I had a fresh piece with me, and I remember I used to love this mascara a few years back. Using it again today, I didn't like the result as much. I think maybe the formula has changed, or maybe just my preferences have changed. I felt like it just felt a little less dramatic than what it used to feel like a couple of years back, but I am going to use false eyelashes later, so it's not a big problem. When I was doing the other eye, I realized that it's a better idea to dampen the brush a little bit because this color showed up even more vibrant when I used it with a damp brush, which is something I would always recommend whenever you're working with shimmery shades. Using a damp brush or a wet finger always intensifies the color payoff. Time for base now. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I tend to use a lot of high-end foundations, so I thought in this video I will use something that's a bit more affordable. However, this one is geared for oily skin, so that's why I had done pretty intense skin prep before using this foundation. I still felt a couple of hours later this dehydrated my skin, so I would only recommend this to people who've got oily skin. If you have dry skin, there are other foundations you could go for. I would not suggest this one, but it does photograph nicely and it gives you pretty good coverage. Next, I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, and this is a really nice product because you can layer it. It doesn't, apply in a streaky, muddy way on your cheeks. You can increase the intensity by applying a little more, and you'll see it just gives a nice, subtle bronzed effect to the skin. And I'm using this along my jawline as well. Also, it is super affordable. I definitely recommend this, especially for beginners. I'm also applying this along the sides of my nose just to do a bit of gentle contouring to give it just a little more structure, but nothing too dramatic. I also tried out a liquid lipstick from the brand Disguise that I had mentioned earlier, and I have to say the formula was so good. It settled down into a matte finish really quickly. It felt really light on the lips. It didn't feel super drying. This color is called Relaxed Mocha. I felt like it was a bit dark for this look, so I will change it later, but I will recommend this color for girls with deeper skin tones. I think it will look amazing. For my cheekbones, I'm using that same PAC highlighter that I had used in the inner corner of my eyes, and this is such a beautiful highlighter. Highly recommend this. You will not regret buying this. But this shade 08 is better suited for medium to dark skin. If you have light skin, I would recommend you check out the other shades from this range. Then to set everything, I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in Gold Light, and this has some very fine subtle gold shimmer which gives a nice glow to the skin. It is great for the festive season. I actually changed my lip color to the Nykaa Beauty Demi Matte Lip Cream in the shade Squad because the earlier color I felt like it was clashing a bit with the green eyeshadow. And then I've also added a pair of false lashes. These are super affordable. I got these from Amazon. I'm going to link them below. And that is the final finished look. I wasn't happy with a few of the products I used in this video, to be completely honest. I didn't love the foundation. I didn't like that Kiko stick eyeshadow, but still I'm happy I tried out a bit of color after a long time. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video as well. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.